Hello and welcome to Chikabala channel. As a self-taught sculptor, I spend a lot of time watching people sculpt on YouTube, and now I feel it's time for me to give that knowledge back to the community in a form of a tutorial. So sculpting hands can be quite tricky for beginners, so I'll try to make this simple as possible. I'm not gonna go into deep details and stuff like that. So I just want you to create simple shape of hand. So basically to sculpt from this to that. So this is like a 10 minutes maybe sculpt. Really simple. And yeah, let's go into that. So at the beginning you just take this blob of clay, make it into like a little thick snake. Okay, so this entire blob will not be a hand, okay, and then just work it out a little bit at the end, just like that, just like that. Okay, so and now, with a lot of clays, especially with clays based on oil, there is a lot of pinching. Okay, so you just pinch a little bit, like that. Okay, and then you squeeze. Squeeze it like this. Okay, just like that. Okay, just like that. So it has to have like a almost shape of a globe. Simple as that. And then you can again pinch here on the sides a little bit, and like this, just pinching. Okay, so now that you can see that it's doing this on the side, and also really important thing, you can see how my hands are usually hanging there. They hang. You can see here clearly. It's not straight. Hands are not doing this, but relaxed hands, even not relaxed hand, has this drop. It's dropping. Okay, so that's why you create something like this. So it's like a drop. And this part, why I like to have it like this, is that you don't deform your sculpt. So you can hold it here and work on your hand without worrying deforming something. And now that we're gonna do the thumb, and this is really interesting and important part of it, but really easy to do. Okay, so you just take a small part of the clay, roll it in a snake, but then also pinch it and roll it into like a spiky at the end. Spiky end. And all you do is just bond it together, just like that. Just like that. Looks weird in the beginning, but you'll see how easy this technique is. And then you just bond it together again, really simply. You don't need to use any tools now. If it's smaller, of course you're gonna use tools for this, but you want to use your hand as long as possible. It's really good to have this feeling of the clay in your hands. You get better feeling of what you're doing, just like that. So we created a glove now, almost a glove. And on the other side you just bend this entire part. This entire part you bend it, you blend it with thumb, just like that. You just like that. And then on the inside, just like that. Maybe use, this is like a really simple tool. You can find it anywhere, eBay, Amazon, whatever. Quite good for a lot of stuff. And this curvature is nice because you can easily reach you can easily reach places. So now I'm just gonna finish this blending just a little bit. Okay, so you have this simple shape of a glove. Okay, and it's good to pinch again, so where the thumb is ending, that's somewhere like around here your hand is ending. Okay, and then the arm begins here. Okay, so pinch a little bit more here. Okay, and now the really important thing is that you can see that on my hand is that all of the fingers are facing you, but the thumb is facing there. So the really simple trick that can make your hand look much better is like pinching like this. Okay, just like pinch. Just pinch. Just like that. Okay, and it will make your hand look better straight away. Let's just move this here inside. Just like that. Really simple. And now on the part where we cut fingers. Okay, so basically all you do, you take a sculptor and cut 4 fingers. So don't cut too close to your thumb. So somewhere around here, let's say. And you cut 4 fingers. Just like that. Okay, so now you have 4 cut fingers, and then you just divide them. Divide them, and you can see how the edges are sharp. All you need to do is work it out. So you're just pinching fingers and turning them to get rid of the sharp edges. Don't worry about the shape now and the length of the fingers. All you do is just dividing and pinching, just like that, just like rolling, just like that. You press and pinch and roll, just like that. Okay, so now you have really weird looking hand. But so what I like to do is you take again this same tool, and also it's really nice to have this stuff for sculpting. It's a silicone tip, and it's basically used for soft blending. Really useful thing. I would suggest you to find it online. Also you can find it anywhere really easily. So all you do is just go in between the fingers, just blend it. Just go like that. This will kind of strengthen the connection, and you do that on the other side, just like that, and use this tool again that I showed you, kind of going between the fingers. Just like that. Okay, and you can see how they're thick now, the fingers. So now you need to just pull them out. You're just stretching, but really softly. Don't break your finger. Okay, just kind of rolling it and stretching a little bit. Rolling and stretching. It's already taking shape. You can see that this small finger will be cut quite significantly because it's too big, but don't worry about it now. Just kind of pinch, squeeze and stretch fingers. Okay, so now you have a general shape, and now you just need to shorten the fingers. All you do is just cut the fingers. Of course, smallest fingers being the smallest, and then go the middle finger is the biggest. You just take your hand as a reference quite often. Look at the hand, and you'll see the sizes. So index finger, I mean index, yeah, is it index or point finger? I mean point finger is the second biggest, second longest. So you just shorten them a little bit. You have this, and then again squeezing and pulling, squeezing, pulling. Okay, and then you can make ends of the fingers. You can just like make them a little bit round and finish make the end of the finger a little bit more smoother and round. Just like that. You can strengthen the connections between the fingers again a little bit. And my smallest finger is a little bit too thick, so I'm just gonna cut a little bit of it, just like that, and then again pinch a little bit. A lot of pinching with this clay. Also, you can press here, just like that, just like that. Okay, and then kind of work it here. So you want this part, you can see how it's a little, there's like a little bit of hill here, so I want to recreate that just like that. And end of the hand, again you just pinch, push the clay around just like that. So one finger that makes one really good tip again that makes your hand look, let me just shorten this small finger a little bit more, it's too long, just like that. Okay, so now all I have to do is press the end of the fingers. Just a second. Just like that. Just like that. Just pinch them. Pinch. You see how it creates almost like a nail shape instantly? And makes your, so you pinch and maybe a little bit just on the side, pinch on the side like this. And like that, so like that, and then you just pinch like that. Again, pinch, press, pinch. Okay, so already you have now okay looking hand really quickly. So now you just need to spend some time detailing. The first thing I would suggest you to work this inside a little bit, just like that. Then make, okay, so let's use this tool. So you pinch here with the tool a little bit, here at the ends, okay, just like that. And then you kind of work it like this, just like that, just like that, and like that, towards like that. Also, you can see how the hand is thicker here on this, like close to the fingers where the fingers are starting, and it's more kind of hollow, not hollow, but less tissue is here in the middle. So you want to remove some of that from here. So all you do is just go from this kind of, you want to leave this part raised a little bit, and then you just remove from the middle a little bit, just like that, just like that. Okay, so of course I'm doing this really fast, and I'm not thinking about creating really detailed piece here. I just want to show you this few simple tricks how to make hand, like a simple hand shape. Okay, so here you go. It's quite fast and easy to do. So now it's just a matter of time of refining and adding details. So first thing I would do is maybe add pieces of clay for knuckles, like a small blobs like that, small balls where the knuckles are starting, just like that. Okay, you can see that this finger also should be like starting on the finger should be a little bit more, and then again you just make this kind of, you soften the connection between the fingers, and you can see how our fingers from the top side, they have this kind of a lizardy skin. That's something you do with just like doing this, that, just like pressing. Okay, and just let's continue with the blobs of clay for knuckles. So add small balls. Okay, so this finger, basically just work it out a little bit until you get the general shape that you want. And again, I'm gonna use this tool, metal tool, because it's most common, but I would highly suggest buying this silicone rubbery thing for oil clays, but you can do it with everything. I would suggest just doing this with your hands first, so I'm blending it together like that, first towards the fingers and then away from fingers, just like that, and that, that, and that, from the middle of the blob. Okay, and now blend the edges of it on sides. Just like that. This will create like a basic form of knuckles. Okay, so already have this basic shape of the hand. Just like that, pinch it here, there. Okay, really simple shape. And you go then in details here, like connection of thumb, a bit in the middle again. Like that. And then the next thing is basically you're going to just refine the details on the fingers. But that's it basically. Really too simple. Simple. What I'm trying to say, really too fast sculpt hands, both of them, right? But quite simple to do. Okay, so hope you liked the video. If you have any questions, just post underneath the video. Ask me whatever you want. I'm gonna try to help you, and stay tuned. There's gonna be a lot of videos coming, tutorials and time lapses, all sorts of stuff, and talk about art and general stuff. Hope you liked this video and that it helped you a little bit. I know it can be tricky to sculpt hands, but it's not that difficult as it seems. So just to repeat, really important things is that pinch the thumb. Okay, so then cut the fingers and squeeze them and roll them, and then just extend them slowly. Use a tool to strengthen the connection between the fingers. Make the knuckles with the small blobs of clay, and that's basically it. And then you just work around. You look your hand. You can see how there is like a muscle here, muscle there. So you just try to create that. Try to look the reference and think about it. Really think about it. What you're looking, because it's not the same thing looking something and trying to recreate it, and really looking something at it and thinking about it, what you're looking at. So that's really important. Our brains are really powerful and they can do a lot of things with enough practice. Okay, hope you enjoyed, guys. Subscribe, like, and leave a comment, and see you in the next one. Whee! Bye.